Alright guys, so I wanted to make a video because I felt like there was something lacking out on YouTube as far as a couple improvements go to the Springfield XD. First thing is a lot of people want to paint this with nail polish, so some people tried wax. This is from someone I saw online that used the hobby paint enamel. You can get this as a Hobby Lobby. Actually, this was like $1.50, something like that. It comes in this little bottle, and the brand is Testers. In his video, I couldn't see it very well, so I thought it'd be helpful. And it is an enamel. It says it on here. It's an enamel, so that's helpful. I followed his instructions on how to put it on. I used a needle, but someone made a good comment that a toothpick would probably be fine because it probably wouldn't cause any damage to the gun. To the finish, more so than a needle, and I agree. I think that would work just fine. In fact, I didn't really poke around too much, and it came out very well. I was very satisfied. I mean, it looks great, and I put on 2 coats because it got a little light in one spot. I rubbed it off with Hop's gun cleaner number 9, a little too hard, so I took out a little bit too much, and I just redid it. And I only waited, he waited, I think it was an hour. I waited only about 25 minutes with a small fan on it, and it came out looking really good. I was satisfied, that's for sure. So, that's that. You'll see I have everything disassembled. That's because, one, I wanted to detail strip it and clean out the gun really well, so like literally everything is out of here except for the mag release, because I've heard that there's some issues getting that back in with the spring. I've already ordered a PRP spring reduction kit for the trigger and for the sear, and also I've watched some videos where the striker pin breaks when you try to take it out, and it's true, mine broke on me. I don't dry fire this actually. I actually have a bunch of snap caps, and I use snap caps whenever I dry fire, and so it's not that my weapon has been dry fired and the striker pin broke because of that. I think it's just because of how flimsy the actual pin is. I wish you could see it better, but I mean it's rolled steel or something like that, and it just breaks once it gets in the cavity of the striker. I think it kind of frees it up for the pin to break it. But you could be fine. You could put it in, take it out, 100 times and be fine. It just depends on. A lot of people suggest getting, punches. Obviously, some people think they can just get by with whatever they have around. I went ahead and went to Menards and got the 3/32 inch punch, the 1/16 and the 1/8, just to have them around. I mean, they're nicer than trying to use, some Allen wrenches or something, because you can't strike an Allen wrench like you can a punch. And this was $2.99, $3.50, and $3.58. So I mean, they're not expensive at all. It's a great investment. Instead of paying $30 for a kit online, just go to the hardware store and get it. Now, the one issue I had was with this 3/32, I couldn't get it to fit in the striker pin hole, I guess you could say. So I actually had to sand it down with some 320 600 grit sandpaper to make it fit smoothly, which I thought was odd, but maybe that's just something with just the punch. Anyway, there's a lot of great detailed disassembly videos online, so obviously I wasn't going to go through that. You can search that and it's right there. And then also, you can see I did this on the barrel as well. Turned out great. Another thing I wanted to comment on was people want to stipple the grip of their firearm, and for me that just wasn't a good option. In case I ever wanted to resell this weapon, it's not a very wise thing to do. So a lot of people suggest getting skateboard tape, so I did. I ended up actually getting the stair tape, the stair tread tape. It was at Home Depot. It was not expensive, and just cut it out on the existing outlines. I have that here in the thumb. Now, personally, I shoot left-handed, and so instead of mine being on the left side, mine goes on the right side for my thumb. to climb over, so I know my thumb's making contact, which is really nice. And I also put it on the front because it's a subcompact. I have a tendency to reach around with the finger sometimes with a small mag. If the extended mag, I shoot normal and cross over like I should. But with that, sometimes that's nice because you never know what you'll need to do. I did not put any on the back. I feel like the front here is enough on the sides, and it's much easier on the curved surface. It starts coming off very easily. I wouldn't suggest it. I have a 380 Smith & Wesson bodyguard, and it tends to come off. I even put some small cuts in it, but it's still, because it's a rounded surface, it tends to come off. So I would suggest sticking to the front. It's much more sturdy that way. And yeah, that was the last thing. Those are just 3 things that I did that were very low cost and I thought were worth it to improve the XD, shooting capability wise. And the last thing I would say is if I would do anything else to this weapon, I would go to Powder River Precision, and I've read a lot on it, and I would probably get an improved sear, and also I'm already getting the spring lowering the power of the springs, but I'll get an improved sear, and I'd also get their version of the striker. It's a polished stainless, and it's gonna be a higher quality part. Because this one, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's already wearing pretty badly. Actually, I'm surprised. I've only shot this it's less than 100 rounds through it, and so that stainless I think would work a lot better, and that would probably be the only other thing I would do to this gun, because if I'm going to move up to anything else, I would have to go to probably a 9mm as far as accuracy goes, and go for a longer barrel. This is a subcompact. This used to be my concealed carry, and now I have that 380 bodyguard. It's easier to carry. It's easier to conceal, especially in the summer. But this is, I feel better having this on me if I can, because it's obviously just a larger caliber and easier to manipulate. Better trigger, and hopefully a lot better trigger after the springs come in. I heard a lot of great things about it, and I'm pretty positive they will be. So just want to let you guys know of those things that are out there. It's a nice compact video with 3 different things. I've watched 3 different videos on these exact things, and I thought I'd put them all in one place. If you are going to disassemble and detail, strip your gun, do go ahead and buy striker pins, the striker retaining pins, because they break. And honestly, it's a cheap fix, and Powder River Precision makes they sell a 3-pack for $12 online, and they're great about shipping. They ship the same day, so I'd highly suggest them. It's a good investment. It's nice to have them around just in case, you never know. But yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching.